Tanja, how do you pronounce your name? Is the J silent? Yep. So it's Tanya or Tana. Okay. Just let me know. I want to make sure. I can't hear you with the mute, but just let me know. I want to make sure.
I pressed it, but it didn't quite work. Yeah, Tanya. It's silent J, Nordic.
Okay, sounds good. That's what I thought at first, but then I was like, I don't know. I know in Spanish the J is sounds silent, like it's like an H. So
yeah,
awesome. Okay, ladies. So welcome. I'm so glad you're back, Tanya. I know that you've been you joined us last week, I think, for Get to Know FemCity. So it's so great to see you again. And for those that don't know, I am Violet Ayala, the founder and CEO of FemCity. We are going to walk through your membership benefits. I'm going to record this, so we will have it available at femcity.com/welcome in case you want to watch it later on. And you can always join me. We do this every single month. So if you want to join me live, you are always welcome to do so. I'm going to walk through the website today and talk about the benefits. And then I'm going to give you also the 3 ways that I would start with my membership, with my local membership. And towards the end, I'm going to review the global program. And the reason why I do it at the end is because some of you may have to hop off or may not be interested in learning about that. So I will do that towards the end because this is a member orientation for both local and global members. And if you have any questions, you can add them in the chat. If you are shy and you don't want to ask questions out loud, I totally get that. So just press the chat to send it to me directly, and I'll read out your question anonymously. And we do that often, by the way. So even when we do like FemCity Ask Violet on Instagram, you can always private message me and I will always respond without sharing your name. So that way you guys always feel comfortable. So, and if you don't know anything about the way we started, there's a great replay that we just did a couple of days ago on Get to Know FemCity. And we also host that once a month where I talk about the history of FemCity and how we launched into all these chapters and a little bit about my background too. So in case you want to join me for that, I would love to see you there. Any questions before we start? Nope. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. As we always say at FemCity, we give without judgment and we receive without judgment. So do not judge me when you see a million tabs open across the top of my website, my laptop, because I have so many things that I'm working on. So just also preparing you so that when you see my desktop, it doesn't go, you don't get too shocked. Okay. So I'm going to start kind of from the left to the right, and then I'll add some things in the bottom of the footer. I'm going to also leave the portal towards the end as well, because that's a little bit more in depth. And then I'll pause in between in case you guys have questions. So, all right. So about FemCity, you know, you're here. So I don't know if you are interested in these areas, but there's information about myself. If you need to reach out to our team, there is a link here. That means if you have questions about your membership login, or if you have questions about locations, this is a good place to go ahead and kind of reach out to our team. We have them all there with our email, so really easy to reach out to us. We also have our mission in case you're interested to hear about our mission. It's there, brands we love. We also have a blog where we feature members and also amazing women in our community. We have a corporate program, which I'm not going to review here because I don't think it's relevant. We are DEI commitment. So we do a lot of curriculum and program. I just recently got certified, recently, meaning 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I got certified through the University of Michigan, and so did our COO. And so we have ongoing curriculum about that. So you want to read about that. This button here, members only, is the exact same button as over here. So, so you don't have to go there. Virtual calendar. So we put this up every single month. This is more for marketing. It's just to kind of share what we have coming up in the virtual space. So it's here if you want it. Some of our members print it out. You can download it as well if you'd like to, right here. But this is really just for marketing purposes because it's not clickable, it's not linkable. We have an affiliate program. So if you do love FemCity and you want to receive commission for sharing FemCity, we offer 20%, which is the highest amount of in affiliate marketing. I'm affiliate marketing for a lot of brands, and usually the high point is 10%. So 20% is really a lot, but we want to make sure that our members, you know, get a nice little bit of cash in their pocket for sharing FemCity. if you're interested in starting a FemCity, it's here. And if you're interested to see kind of like where we've been, I feel like this gives legitimacy to the work that we do. You can kind of click here to see all the articles and the ways that we've been quoted and featured in for FemCity. Okay, so self-explanatory. Location. So this is really great. If you have a local FemCity chapter in your community, this would be, I think, the first place to start. They're all linked to our president. So I would reach out to them and say, hey, I want to get really involved. Here's what I do. You know, I'd love to start getting referrals, or I'd love to start being a speaker at the local chapter. Really start kind of from that angle, because they know everyone and they're going to connect you either with their membership chair, or they're going to start connecting you with other members. So I would definitely spend time in this space if you do have a local chapter. If you don't have a local chapter, we have a really robust virtual program. So we have a program for the US market, and we also have one for Canadians. Those are two of our biggest countries where we are located. So you can easily reach out to them. They have great curriculum also. They do accountability, they do book clubs, they do virtual networking. So I would definitely reach out to them as well. And again, if there's not a chapter near you, you know, you can always apply to start a chapter 2. This button I'm going to skip because you're obviously here today. So you don't need to know how to join FemCity. The global program, this I'm going to kind of review towards the end. This is for femmes that want to grow their brand outside of their zip code. So it doesn't apply to everybody. So I'm going to kind of skip over that. And then the member portal, we're going to go through that now. Events. So this is the Get to Know FemCity that I just mentioned. So if you want to join us, you would just click on this. It's free, obviously, and it would just kind of has a little form so that we can make sure that we answer your questions. So log in. You will see that we have a login button here and here. And you're probably wondering, why are there two? Because some women see it here and some see it here. So we just have it both. I tried removing one day and all panic happened. Like people were like, oh my gosh. So we just have both of them there. You can always review your account by clicking on either one of those. What does that mean? It means you can upgrade your membership. You can also downgrade your membership. You can cancel your membership too. So if you ever need to cancel, you're going on vacation, you know, you're expecting a baby, you're moving to another country and the time zone is going to be off, you can always cancel just by clicking here. You can also update your credit card. We know often credit cards are stolen, so you can always update your credit card. And if you need to see your invoices, you can click on this button here. For tax purposes, our memberships are tax deductible if you have a business or if you're networking in a professional environment. So ask your accountant about that. But if you need an invoice, they're here. This is only for you to see. So you can edit your membership. You can change your email. You can change your passcode. And then, of course, if you wanted to upgrade or downgrade, you would just click on that. And it would give you the opportunity to go ahead and switch with whatever you want. So once you're logged in, you will have access to the members portal. You have to be logged in. If you're not logged in, it's going to loop you around to say to join. So sometimes we have members that are like, it keeps looping me around, because all of this is member protected, meaning that you can't access it unless you're a member or on trial. So if you have the local events, you can always click on this button and you can search for our local events. However, the best way to register for your local events is to go to your local chapter. So you can search here, move this down. You can search here for your city if you want to, or if you're going to be moving, or if you're trying to refer it to a friend, you can go ahead and search to see what events are coming up. But the easiest thing to do is to go to like FemCity Chicago. Let's say I was a Chicago member, you would just go directly to your local page, because they have a button here that will give you access to what they have coming up. It's just a lot easier than having to go to here and then search. So that's the easiest route to do that. For virtual events, these sometimes you do have to register for it. Sometimes you don't. The ones that you do have to register for are the weekly virtual networking. This is my top 2 like benefit for you. The first one is your local chapter, or getting involved with your local, your virtual chapter. The second one is hanging out with us on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. These are really great. They're very structured. It is 1 hour. You do a 2-minute share about yourself. You share a win, something amazing that's happened to you, because women don't share their wins often. The second part is you're going to give gratitude for another woman anywhere in the world. And the reason why we do that is because we don't do that enough. And it inspires other women to continuously share love for other women. Like it can be your mom, your sister, your coworker, your colleague, your co-founder. And then the third part is an ask, how we can help you. Do you need us to buy your book? Do you need us to follow you on Instagram? Do you want us to subscribe to your YouTube channel? So it's very structured. Everyone goes 2 minutes, but you will automatically make about 20 friends. And then from there, you can do your coffee chats, which is going to be my third tip for you that we'll go ahead and talk about in a couple minutes. So that one for sure, you need to go ahead and register. All of these are live streamed, and they can also be viewed in the library. And I'll show you where that is right now too, or on Instagram. It'll say like, if it's on Instagram, it'll tell you to head over to Instagram. But we have a business class every Tuesday. And those classes are requested by our members. So if you want us to cover something, you would just message us and we will make sure that we cover it, or we will find a partner that covers that course. Every Wednesday, you have also the opportunity to do a virtual networking with us. And we also have a really robust forum and a Facebook group for local members. And that way you can continuously grow your brand. You can reach out to other women. They're going to offer support. So those are 3 areas that I would definitely spend time in. You also can pick my brain. So once a month, we do an office hours with Violet. It's coming up on November 15th. You have me for 30 minutes. You can pick my brain. If you cannot make it in live, or if you're too shy, again, just private message me your question and I will respond, leaving your name anonymous so that you always feel that you have our support, even if you are shy. So we have that. And all right, let me go to 2 more, and then I'm going to take a break and see if there are any questions. Online classes. So this is the library I was talking about. We do classes on personal development, business development, and of course, the ones that are requested by our members. So as an example, the customer journey, this was something that was requested from our members. They wanted to go ahead and create a customer journey so they can go ahead and generate more revenue. We also had this that was requested, how to pivot to new opportunities. We had so many members that came to us during the pandemic that kind of were in a wonky kind of area. Maybe they lost their job. They were trying to start something new. They were trying to start a new career. And now they find themselves in a new place. So we covered that course. So you can search for your classes. So you can just kind of type in here if you want to do money. Hold on a second. If you want to take a class on money, you would just search for money and it'll bring up all the classes that we have on money. So you can see here. All right. Just 2 more areas. Weekly planner. This is something that's really cute. We do this every month. You can download this and you can add it over on your desk. You can note your goals, what your action plans are, a little love note to yourself. It gives you some inspiration. You can track your coffee chats that you have with other members. And then this is a place to track your wins. This was requested as well. And it's one of our popular kind of little downloads. It makes me smile. Ebooks, that's self-explanatory. We have tons of ebooks there. We also have a ton of worksheets. These are self-guided worksheets. You would just click on the button and then you can just download the worksheet. For ADA compliance, we also have here as well. But I know some of our members like to download it and then print it, and then they can go ahead and kind of cuddle with a cup of tea and do that worksheet. We also have this how to launch and grow business. Not all of our members are business owners, about 80 to 90% are. But if you are just starting out in business, this is a great course that you have access to as well. So it's all here for you. All right, so let me take a break and see if there are any questions. Let's see. Let me stop my share because I think I have to. Any questions? No questions. Okay, we're gonna keep on going. And then any questions? You guys want to hand up?
Yes, I have questions.
Hi, Sherry and Patty, and then Tanya.
So who's gonna, me? I start, Patty?
Sure, take it away, Patty.
Nice to meet you all. I'm so excited to be here. I have several questions. In order for me to register for the networking event, what do I have to do? Like, where's the link, or how does that work?
Okay, let me share my screen. So if you want to register for the virtual networking, and I should have walked through that. Usually I do, and I don't know why I skipped it this time. And they sell out. So I would do like, I don't know if tomorrow's sold out, but let's check and see. So you're going to go ahead and click on the virtual networking,
Okay.
and then you just put your information in there,
Okay, perfect.
and then you hit submit. And then I would copy and paste this Zoom into your calendar so that you have it ready. Though Kyra does email out a reminder. So you will have that, but I like to have everything super prepared. So I always copy paste it into my calendar, so I have it easily accessible.
Okay. And if I have participated, like say this week, I can't participate next week, or is there?
It's
or
as,
some-
yeah, so I love that question too. So FemCity is a la carte. You take the pieces that you want when you need them. There's no
Okay.
stress, there's no pressure, there's no like, you didn't show up, I can't believe it. Like, it's literally, we understand our members are incredibly busy. They're juggling many things. You come when you can, you take the pieces, you know, if you want to take a class, you take a class. If you want to go to library, if you want to do a coffee chat, like it's all good. We're super like non-aggressive over here. So
Okay. And so for the coffee chat, what then again, I guess there's a link for registering, or?
I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you that when we get to the portal.
Okay.
So just let me write that down. I'm sure I'm not going to forget, but just in case.
Is that something that goes after the networking?
Um,
Not necessarily. I mean,
yeah, let me pause on that because I'm going to walk you through that. Let me,
Okay.
do you have any other questions?
no, that's it for now.
Okay, perfect, Patty. I will get to that. Thank you. Great questions. All right. I think Sherry's hand was up, and then Tanya.
Hi, my name is Sherry Bettinger. Nice to meet all of you ladies. I have 2 local chapters near me. So can I go to both of them? Do I have to choose one of them?
So which chapters are they, by the way?
Harlingen and Rio Grande Valley.
Okay. I think it's more beneficial for you to put your eggs in one basket and nurture that group. So pick one that you feel is easier for you to attend. It's like a gym, right? You want to go to the one that's going to make it easy for you to access, where you feel like you're going to have the most value. One is really large and then one is smaller. So that's a personality thing too. Do you like really big events? Then RGV would be the one. If you like small, kind of like little yummy ones, then I would pick Harlingen. Ideally with local membership, it's really just one city. If you wanted to do multiple, so we have members that travel for work, then the global membership might be a good fit for you. But that's also, and we'll review the global membership of what that is. But you can access both if you'd like to, even though you're really not supposed to because you're a local member, but you can do that. You good, Sherry? Any other
I'm
questions?
good. Thank you.
Great to meet you. All right, Tanya.
I'm good. I think I put my hand up accidentally.
Oh, okay.
All good.
Okay, so,
I'm just listening.
so
Okay.
I have another question. I am in Miami so there's several,
Hey.
I think, yeah, you're here. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay. And I already registered for the Thanksgiving event.
Aw.
So, I mean, that's because there was Miami, different ones from Miami. Is that what it is? Or?
Yeah, so we have Miami Beach.
Okay. So,
We have Miami Midtown, which is over like in the downtown area. And then we have Miami. And then Miami is more like Coral Gables, Coconut Grove, Pinecrest, you know, like, so there are 3 different distinct areas.
mhm.
The December one, though, we're doing it combined. We're doing it at Veronica Beard in the design district. And that's a combined, all 3 cities are coming together for that. That's
Okay.
social.
But then I live in Aventura. So, I mean, I just pick one, like you just said, like just pick one of them, or?
Yeah, so Aventura, I mean, we have a really good Boca del Rey chapter that might be closer to you. They're so amazing. They were like our 2nd chapter that we launched, or 3rd chapter. I mean, those women are amazing. So you have that one if that's closer to you. And if you do want to move to Boca del Rey, you would just edit it on your dashboard. You can just change it to the other city.
Okay, no, I think I keep Miami. I'm more in the Miami area working, so yeah.
Perfect. Well, I look forward to seeing you at the FemCity.
Yeah, very excited.
Awesome. All right, let me go ahead and share the portal. Any other questions?
Wait, when did you say was the FemCity? Because I know you said in Miami, and we just opened a new chapter, Midtown Miami. So
Yes, yes. The FemCity, I believe, is November 17th.
November. So okay, thank you.
It's in Coconut Grove. It's at the Key Club.
Okay, perfect. Thank
And
you.
we're doing boxes for, I think it's Lotus House. We do like boxes for women in that shelter at Lotus House. So when you register, you'll see like a little description of like what we're collecting. We always
Oh.
collect something to give.
Perfect. All right.
Yay! Awesome. Can't wait to hug you, ladies. All right, so let me go back and share my screen, and then I know I have 10 minutes left. I'm going to try to go through this really fast because I want to make sure you have time to ask me questions. So let's go into the portal because I've talked about this, and then we're going to talk about the coffee chat, and then we're going to talk about the global program. So the forum, this is great for people that do not like Facebook. We have a really robust local members Facebook group. I would recommend, if you do like Facebook and you're on Facebook, I would recommend joining us there. There is a link here, Facebook group, where you can just click on that and it'll have the link, so you can go ahead and post over there. Oh, this is so nice. I just saw this. Oh, oh, let me just comment on her. So cute. Our members are so great. Well, and I can teach you how you can make comments. All right. So my end is going to look a little bit more busy because I'm an admin and I have all the chapters here. So yours should not look as crazy as mine. Mine has like literally every single group. You should have access to your local chapter, the one that you select when you join FemCity. So you'll have access to that forum. That's just a small, intimate space of just those members. And then you will have access to our experts, the planner that we talked about. And these are just hyperlinks, the video library that we just reviewed. You'll also have access to say hello for coffee chats, share your wins. So these are really cute areas as well. Let's go into coffee chats because this is what I wanted to mention to you guys. I think this is another great value for FemCity. So a coffee chat is a virtual connection that you make with another member. It can be anyone, any member around the world. And we do have members in India. We have members in Aruba. We do a lot of partnerships with other organizations. So you'll find women from around the world, but predominantly we're in the US and Canada. It's 15 minutes, some have lasted an hour and a half. It's about 15 minutes. And in essence, you share about yourself and they share about themselves. And then you figure out ways to collaborate. Sometimes it could be a physician and it could be a hairstylist, right? So those are two industries that might be a little difficult to partner up with or collaborate. But what you can do is like, hey, I'll follow you on Instagram and I'll just make comments. Or it could be like, you know, I'll subscribe to your YouTube channel. So there are always ways that we can support each other. That's really what this is about. Some of our members do coffee chats every week. They time block and they do like 4 or 5 coffee chats. Some do it like one day a month. Some do it like habitually, like they're addicted to it, because in essence, what you're doing is you're developing your contacts and you're developing your referral network, and you're making people, rather you're letting people come into your world and get to know about you. And that leads to a lot of opportunities for you. So that's one thing that I would definitely spend time on. The other thing is, if you are on the Facebook group, I would go ahead and get really involved. That means like commenting on other people's posts, sharing relevant content. So if you are new to FemCity and let's say you're a hairstylist, you might be able to post things like, hey, here's a product that helped me grow my hair back. Here's what I learned, or here's a really amazing article that I discovered that I thought would be beneficial to you. Nurture that group, comment and engage with them before you start posting your sales. Because if you start posting your sales, you're going to get crickets. Because people are gonna be like, I don't know who she is. Like, this Violet just came in here, she just posted away and I don't know who she is. So you have to kind of start getting yourself, it's like advertisement, start getting yourself like seen by commenting, adding value. And then all of a sudden they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that Darlie is always commenting the most amazing things. I have to reach out to her. I wanna get to know her more. FemCity is all about building those relationships. It's not about what's in it for me. I'm better than that person. I'm so superior. That's not what we're about. It's really about creating those relationships, because we know that's how money comes into your pocket, by building those relationships. So any questions about the forum? No? Okay. And if for whatever reason, technology is not always perfect, if for whatever reason you have any glitches, you can email us at hello@femcity.com. That's Kyra. We don't work on the weekends. So if you email her Saturday, and you're upset because Sunday morning has shown up and you don't hear from her, it's we don't work on the weekends. We're really trying to be an organization that, you know, exemplifies balance and, you know, kind of structure, so that we give our members also that permission to not work during the weekend too. So All right, I'm going to talk about the global program really quick. I'm going to share my screen and then I will be done and we can talk about whatever you guys want. So let me go back over to, so the global program is for women that are building their brands outside of their zip code. So it's someone who has either a franchise or it's a content creator or a speaker, a coach, a writer. That's really who it's for. We do have some members that have actually joined the global program just to be surrounded by women that are having conversations about growing their brands in multiple markets. Melissa Tossell is a perfect example. She does commercial interior design and she joined FemCity literally just to have that access to me every Wednesday and also to have a support from women that are growing their brands around the globe. So you can also, you know, that might be a good fit for someone who's looking for that too. Here are the benefits for the global program. We meet every Wednesday at 12 p.m. They also get featured in a freebie email. We also have a separate group for global members. There's their own community forum. They are also our speakers, our coaches, our writers, and they are also our contributors. I work really closely with them. So I generally post speaking opportunities or PR opportunities. During the pandemic, we had a lead from Good Morning America. They were looking for women that had creative office spaces. And I posted it in the Facebook group. We had a couple of our global members pitch themselves and one of them got selected. So she was featured on Good Morning America. So those are kinds of the things that I work on with them. I also teach them supplemental classes. So some of them are here, PR, which is my former background, also how to monetize retreats. That was something that was requested. We have one coming up now about being an influencer that I'm going to be teaching for them. So there's that benefit as well. And what else? The themes, I'm in to prepare. That's there. There's also a directory. We also do networking events with other global organizations. So Hen India is one of our partners. Aruba Chamber of Commerce is one of our new partners that just came on board. And we did a special retreat. They can also submit their blogs. And here's how they sign up to be a speaker, teacher, coach, and writer. So actually this just closed out. So let me go ahead and edit that. The December one's coming out. So, so there's that. And then they also have their own format. We do support circles. We do accountability programs as well. So anything that I can do to help them get their brands exposed more, that's what that program's about. Okay, we have 2 minutes. Any questions or anything you want me to cover, or we could just dance. I like dancing.
More. I have more questions. Sorry.
All right, Patty, it's okay.
About the networking, is it a link for the whole United States or only local, or what is that networking?
So the Wednesday virtual networking is for women all over. So if you want just Miami, then I would just hang out in the Miami spaces and then do the Miami events. But if you're looking at making friends with people in Philadelphia or Toronto, that Wednesday 1 p.m. virtual networking is going to be great for you, and also engaging in the Facebook group and in the forum.
Okay, but no, I'm actually wanting to do local. Because
Perfect.
the business is local, so then the networking would be at the events and personal events.
Yes, and then we have a Facebook group for Miami, and you have a forum just for Miami.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I would just spend time there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Miami does events once a month. We might do 2 in January. We're not sure because we had some women request doing a vision board meditation on the beach in January. So I'm not really sure how many events will be in January. Joanne Silva is your president for that chapter. So most of our chapters do only 1. We do have some really wonky presidents that will do 2 or 3. So Des Moines is one that does like 2 or 3 events a month. And I think Roanoke also. So some of them do like coffee chats. I think Philadelphia too. So they do like coffee chats, and then they'll do like the bigger virtual networking. The local programs, even though they follow our curriculum, it's all based on member feedback. So if members are like, hey, I really want to do coffee chats, they'll add that in. Or, hey, I really can't do, lunches. We'll try to go ahead and do dinners also. We try to mix it up so that everyone can participate. All right. Any other questions? No, good. Saw your thumbs up, Christine. All right. So again, if you need anything at all, hello@femcity.com is Kyra. She's got 3 kids and I think she's still homeschooling them. So if you email on a Monday, it may take a couple hours for her to respond. Be kind. She's so sweet and lovely, and everyone at FemCity is. So we're here to support you and cheer you on. And I follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. Join that Facebook group if you are on Facebook, so that I can introduce you there. We do introductions on Tuesdays. And what else? I just can't wait to see you guys get connected and start growing your brand. All right. Okay, ladies. If you want to join me again next month, we'll be back here next month, or get to know FemCity, and then I'll post the replay so you can watch it later. And I'm so excited. Thanks for trusting us with your journey, and welcome to FemCity.
Thank you so much. It was great to, I'm excited to meet you in person.
Likewise, likewise, Patty.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Ciao.
Bye.